Welcome in. No better place to start a July 5th through the 19th, declare your independent sale than beside Old Glory here. So we want to talk a little bit about the 2026 Chateau 28G. And we have a lot of good features here. The first one would hit a couple points. Molded fiberglass cap. This is perfect. So you're not taking a sheet of fiberglass and bending it unnaturally around, but it's molded to fit. So seals, you don't have to worry nearly as much about leaks. Down in the storage, you have rotocast, and this rotocast, you basically take some beads, put it in a mold so there's no creases. It hold up a lot better, won't crack, holds up, good storage. Now in Class C's, if you're familiar with a Class A, they have a lot of electric steps. Electric steps take a lot of maintenance. They're up underneath. They get a lot of water from the wheels, and you got to constantly oil them. So they did away with the step, which is nice. They just boxed it down, so you don't have to worry about an electric step. You still can get in. 22-inch door, no problem. EGS steel. All your attach points on this Chateau basically have steel back behind it. So I don't know if you can see. So they're not just screwing into fiberglass and wood, but every attach point, cabinet, drawers, doors, they're actually attached in to steel. Now, storage. One of the weaknesses of a Class C is storage. Check out this under the bed storage. This is absolutely amazing. You get into a diesel, you get into trays where you can slide trays in and out, but you have 3 points of access. This is actually a table. You have a spot for a tire. You're out on the road, you need that. More storage with drain points. So if you want to put some ice in there, some drinks, leave the doors open. What an awesome way to entertain. 8,000-pound hitch. That's beautiful. Spot for the old stinky slinky right here. As we walk around, hookups, water, potable water. Suburban. Instead of having your 2 access points, if you ever have to service it, you go in and have to tear a cabinet apart. This actually has 4 screws. You actually can get in there. It's easier to service. Save you a few service dollars. Tankless water. You like those long showers like I do? Tankless water heater. All the hot water that you need. 40 pounds, 40 gallons of LP. That is a ton of LP. So if you're cooking, you're in a cold weather situation, you're burning, having to keep the furnace going. So plenty, 40 pounds of LP. Onboard generator. This is what I love about motorhomes. You can go anywhere. You can pull in. You can do anything. So, and it's all one fuel source. Same gasoline tank. It runs right off of that. So basically when you're out on the road, you can always find a gas station, power up your AC, your lights. You have everything you need. And one thing that people like about Class C's is there's 3 ways to get in. People like that. Class A diesel, gas, a lot of times there's only one way in, and a lot of people do not like that. So one of the things that's interesting about this floor plan, and it makes it fun, there's a lot of people that are paranoid about slides, and that's fine. They've never had these things before. They don't know. So this is a non-slide. So this stays the same. So what you have is what you get. So let's take a look inside. 14-foot awning. This is the most valuable space at the campsite. I don't reserve a campsite to sit inside. Maybe that's what you want to do. I want to sit under the awning. This is the best real estate. 14 feet. This is the perfect place to hang out. So once again, no electric step. Easily come in. Wherever you park, wherever you go, this is your floor plan. There's no slides. There's still plenty of room, whether you're in transit, whether you're stopping for the night at a gas station. So drop down. So you have some sleeping here for the kids. There. Heat ducts, not cut in the floor, collect dog hair, sawdust, all those things. If you've had them before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, jackknife sofa, this is one of my favorites. I have 4 kids. There are 6 belts in this, so that's important because there's 6 of us. So I have to have something with 6 belts. So a lot of traveling, you can do that. Storage, the things you don't use very often, blankets on this jackknife. You can bring that down or you can jackknife it down. Makes a nice bed for a kid. When you're traveling because you want to see stuff. 2 huge windows. So whether the kids are hanging out in the booth or on the couch and we're in the Grand Canyon, you're in the Grand Tetons, wherever you are, You actually can see where you're going, see the sights. If I want the kids to see something, then you can tell them. Of course, the tree house. This is basically what my kids call it. And this is the most valuable real estate in the entire RV, because this is where they want to hang out. This is the cool place. This is what they fight over. They want to be up here. And it is. It's a great spot, not only to sleep the kids, golf clubs. You can store, put bins up here, things in them. Once again, the floor plan stays the same. What you see is what you get. And this floor plan, if I was to ever buy one, if you're ever thinking about buying one and then renting it on the side, this one's perfect. 6 belts, tons of sleeping. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. So tons of sleeping. You have onboard generator, of course, which I showed you outside. The new 10 cubic refrigerators, so they can handle more than a gallon of milk. Those 6 cubics were rough. So this has been a huge boon for our industry, being able to step that up. Plenty of room in the sink, 2 burner, quick connect. Now, if you want quick privacy, so it's separated. Well, how does this work? You can just shut the door and it locks for quick privacy. So shower over here, bathroom here. Bedroom, where you don't have to do too much of the robo walk. You say, what are you talking about? There's a little bit, but it's not bad. At least you can walk around. It's not a corner bed. So you can get around. You can you actually have your little ladder here. So that's to get into the bunk area. Stows away real nice. CPAP, listen, all kinds of people come in. So you have your CPAP shelf with the plug. So you can see the Chateau 28G has a ton to offer, tons of storage, tons of amenities. So come out, check out the sale, check out Old Glory, and I hope you have a great holidays. And for more in-depth demos, check out our channel, Vacation Trucker. We dive a little deeper, and we have some more demos on there as well. Thanks.